If you have some bare windows that could use some added interest, here's what I did by simply heading outdoors first. I am measuring the width of my chosen windows, then cutting some grapevine branches to at least that length. I'm now selecting a support stake and cutting it down to the inside of each window. I'm cutting enough branches to create a small bundle for each window. Testing their size, I'm holding one bunch in a window, then penciling in where I'd like them to hang. Working with that pencil mark, I'm screwing in a closet dowel bracket, then adding one to the other side of the window at the same height, then positioning the support stake inside the brackets. Back to the branches, I'm ensuring one end of the branches are flush. Using some thin florist's wire, I'm placing the wire under the left and right sides of the branches, leaving lots of overage to work with. I'm now loosely twisting the wire to bundle up each of the sides of the branches, then double checking that the branch ends are flush so they will fit. Carrying the tied bundle to the windows, I'm using the wire overage to twist the bundled branches to the support stake. After attaching, I'm using some filler branches to beef up the bundles, making them appear as full as possible to resemble a twig roll-up blind. By adding some branches slightly longer than the inside of the window frame, it causes the branch to bend into place and fit tight, ending up helping to further support the bundles. And the finished result is a nature-inspired twiggy roll blind that adds warmth and interest to each window without keeping out any sunlight. I love how the woodsy look marries my hardwood floors and wood cabinets.
So I'm starting by cutting 2-inch strips of fabric. I'm going to fold a strip in half and just use an iron to create a seam so that they stay folded together. I'm going to use some quick dry fabric glue to attach this trim right over the existing blue trim. Once that dries, I'm going to flip this over and add glue to the backside as well. And I'm just going to push those metal hooks through the holes in the beach mat. Project was inspired by Hometalk creator So Bright Creations.
So I am going to measure out 8 inches and then I am going to cut out a strip. You can just kind of bend this, cut another strip of foam board the same length. And I'm going to cut 4 of these 3-inch pieces. We're going to put a little hot glue on the edge and attach it to the side here and push it in there to hold it square. So again, a little bit of hot glue on the edges. So this is going to help us just hold that batting in place while we get everything else on. Spray it on the edges a little bit here and bring it up. So we're just going to put a little hot glue along the edges, attaching the fabric to the foam board. These are actually picture hanging strips, and we're just going to put it in place. And that's all there is to it. So we're going to start with this cellophane piece here. So I'm going to make the line here. I'm going to go ahead and cut this. Just put a clear dot, or you could run a clear line. And next, I'm going to go ahead and place the cellophane onto the glue and glass. So I'll go ahead and continue putting the glue and the cellophane up on all the windows. Here it is, all finished, and I couldn't be more thrilled.
Check out what I found at the dollar store that's going to completely upgrade my builder grade blinds. To get the burlap ready to use, I want to finish the edges. And I'm going to use my low temp glue gun and then fold the burlap over. I want to make a pocket for the curtain rod to go through. I'm going to fold over the top edge about 2 or 2.5 inches. I'm going to do this to the entire length of the burlap until I get to the other end. I'm going to remove the end of the rod and then just slip the rod right through that gap that I created at the top of the burlap. I'm going to measure out 2 pieces of twine, scrunch them up, and tie the twine. How pretty are these faux burlap blinds?
We're going to start with a roll of window film. I'm going to cut a sheet of film just a little bit larger than the size of my glass. Now, using a pencil, I'm just going to sketch a design, and I'm just going to slowly cut out each piece. So spray your window with water, and then grab that first cut out piece and then gently place it onto the window, using that squeegee each time and just pressing down really well. Just cut off these edges here. You want to make sure to dry any excess water. I now have some privacy in this bathroom.